Hello, I'm in love. Anytime, anywhere, love this idea. Hello and welcome back to Thrift Like a Stylist, episode 9. I'm your host, Beth Jones, and this is a series that I do here on my channel that's all about using the thrift store like it's the Vogue closet. We're going to talk all about trends, the things we're loving right now, what we're looking for, but then we're going to tackle it in the thrift store because to me, the thrift store is where the magic happens. It's where you find the one-of-a-kind pieces, and often these trends that are happening are really just cycling back from things that have already happened before. Today's focus is all about those trends to transition us to fall. We're not talking about fall fashion just yet because really it's still hot and we've got to think about how to still practically wear clothes but also tease out some of the trends for fall. So I'm going to talk about things that you can do right now to style up some looks that make you feel the fun of fall but aren't too layered up or too complicated or don't make you sweat to death during the day. So you're going to go with me into the thrift store today and we're going to start talking about all of those trends and we're going to see if we can find them, and I'll share the finds, even thoughts on how I might style them to transition to fall, and we're just going to have some fun. So let's go. We're going to kick things off in the dress section today. I like to take a thrift store section by section and just feel the magic as I go through each rack. So let's go to the dresses and see if there's any magic there. Okay, first up, I usually am looking for vintage when I'm thrifting, but sometimes some trend pieces that have been in the mall show up here at the thrift store, and then I think there are fun pieces to play with, and this is a perfect example, and something that will easily transition to fall. We are seeing a lot of sheer, and we're seeing a lot of volume dressing, and this is a little dress from Zara, but what I love about this is thinking about wearing this as a top. Also, I am not going to be surrounded in a lot of layers with this. I can just slip this on and then do a piece over it, like a pair of denim or a great skirt or something to just make this a fun top. And it does feel like fall, but I'm not swallowed up. I just found a gem. This is a 1950s lace dress in chocolate brown, which has everything that I love. First of all, just finding something like this from the 50s at the thrift store is so magical, and you know you found something incredible. We're going to see a ton of lace this fall. I love that this is like a brown lace, so it has that autumnal feel to it, but then also it's just fun and gorgeous, and it's a piece of art, honestly, to add to your closet. Lingerie is one of my favorite sections to head into because you can play around with these pieces in such fun and interesting ways. I found these two little lingerie sets that I am loving. Lace, lace, lace. We're loving lace, but I do think doing some layering. I actually found this vintage little white body tee, and then I think if you did a layered piece over it like that could be so cute. We're starting to layer, but we're keeping it simple. So I love this idea. Also, love, love, love this one. So many interesting elements to it, especially these little sleeve details and then the ties here in the front as a cute little bodysuit. Again, more layering happening. I love it. And when it comes to thrifting and playing dress up, I believe in channeling your inner character, whatever you want it to be, every single day. We just found this dress, this little 1980s incredible dress with the vertical stripes and then the black bottom skirt. And something I'm seeing popping up is pirate dressing, which that is to me a magical character that should be explored this fall. And this dress feels like the perfect piece to do that. You could do that very dolman sleeve. You could corset up the waist if you wanted. You could take off the skirt. I think there's like a little piece inside there that you can play around with as well. It almost feels like, hold on, it's in there. think there's like a bodysuit inside this dress. I love vintage clothes. They make me so happy. They're so different. But I love this really open neckline and then belting that up, cinching in the waist, and then layering a piece underneath that. Anytime black and white stripes are involved, I'm in. I just found this vintage little dress, which is so interesting. It actually has a built-in piece underneath the dress, and which needs to be fixed, this horseshoe detail that ruches the top. It has lace up in the back, so I'm thinking some more pirate dressing happening with this dress, maybe adding a big blousey sleeve underneath it. But right now, maybe wearing it with some gaudy gold. I love this. All right, another thing to keep your eye out for right now is perfect example right here. This black sheer is having a moment, and then also just drop waist in general, and it has sequin detail throughout, creating some interesting details to the dress. I also really love the idea of cutting out the lining to this dress and having it just as a sheer layer. I'm loving sheer right now, and the idea of dressing underneath sheer. So doing pants and even maybe a different type of shirt underneath this, and then layering the sheer piece over it. I love the contrasting of sheer and then clothes underneath, even doing some white underneath the black to really pop and create some elements underneath the sheer. But I love this dress. All about prints right now, and I love this because this feels like a dress to wear now, August, September, even early October. It's got the wild print going on, this wrap skirt detail, and then even a different detailing here at the bottom. But I think this could be such a statement piece also. This is literally has the original tags from Robinson May back in the 90s. Okay, I just also found this little pink robe. We are having a renaissance back to the boho moment that happened in the mid-2000s, which I've already lived through, but we are coming back around, and I am thinking it's so much fun. And this is a fun little layering piece to play with within that trend. We've got baby pink, we've got all these unique lace detailing here at the back, and it's just a great layer. I just found this early 90s Victoria's Secret little robe moment. I love the bold color, the stripes. It's actually like a raw silk. It's 100% silk. It's gorgeous. And again, just playing with that boho trend, but doing it in a fun, colorful way. And also, you always need something fabulous when you're getting ready. Another great vintage find, this sundress. What I love about this is it's a darker tone. So I feel like I'm starting to head into those late summer, early fall months with this, but I can still wear it as a cute little sundress. It's actually looks like it was handmade too. It's very interesting. Either someone reworked this or it's just somebody made it, but I love the detail here at the top, the halter detail. And then it's got this little open back with lace tying it there. So it definitely looks like a piece that someone bought a vintage dress and then reworked it in some interesting, fun ways, which I think is so cute. Just fell in love with this little 70s handmade wrap dress. The bold colors are so much fun. Again, using some different color palettes as we go into those next few months, and this also could be really great with like a tight ribbed tee underneath with some more contrasting prints. So really playing with the idea of mixing prints, also eventually throwing them on with some boots. It could be very fun. With the return of boho, it definitely makes me think of Chloe in the mid-2000s, and these shoes look like they are Chloe shoes, which I absolutely love. It is really fun to think that we are coming back full circle to this trend. Okay, I found these two gorgeous boho skirts. Loving this option's a little bit shorter, this is a little bit longer. I also love to layer these types of pieces and create this as a top and then this as a skirt, and then you belt it up. You do a low waist belt with that. That would be so great. All right, we have transitioned over to the men's department, which is one of my favorite places to look. I'm loving jorts for fall. I'm loving a great button down, but maybe playing with some other options that don't say summer. And then I'm always open to a great blazer, a great hat, a tie. So we're over here and we're looking for all of that. Just spotted this Cherokee button down. It's got that great denim feel, but instead of just a basic denim button down, we're playing around with some stripes too, which I absolutely love. And I'm liking this idea of doing like a double denim, but maybe a little bit of a print in the mix. There's one thing I'm seeing for fall, also next spring, it's the idea of jorts, or we call them jean shorts, but kind of like that oversized pair of shorts, which these are not jeans. It can be lots of different, materials, khaki, all of that. I really love these because one, we've got the cargo elements to them, but also they look like they're going to have a little bit more of a wide leg to them and feel almost like I'm wearing a culotte, which I like. And I like a longer length, so I can do a heel with it. I can do a blazer with it and kind of dress it up and give it like a feminine twist. We've been in the season of dressing up athletic wear, and we are still continuing with that. I love this probably just rec ball jersey that's a little oversized, which I think could be fun to wear almost like tunic style, and then with other things, even taking maybe like a pencil skirt or something, and then you put that over it and then throw on some heels, something like that. So I do think it's kind of fun to throw some athletic wear into the mix. One of my favorite sections to look in the thrift store is the formal wear and often the sets. And I found informal wear a set that I absolutely love. This is why I love it. Often these like little 90s sets that I wore to prom, yes I did, have great corsets. And I am always loving a corset. I love it to transition to fall because you can do layering with it, which I think is really fun, and take something that's a little more formal and actually dress it down by putting a little t-shirt under it or a little crochet piece on top of it. I think you can play around with the styling of it. And then it's a butter yellow, which we're seeing a lot of butter yellow coming for the fall, which I think is fun to play with this season. This little vintage bra that I found, sequin bra. Hello, I'm in love. Anytime, anywhere, love this idea. I found in the tops, this is a little Jeffrey Bean. I love a little Jeffrey Bean moment. I love a print, and it's also cotton and really gauzy and lightweight. So that'll be fun. All right, we've gone through the whole store. We're gonna try everything on now. on. Today definitely had a ton of magic and a lot of those things that I was looking for to get me ready to go into fall. I'm just going to share a few of the items that I'm deciding to bring home. I never can bring everything home. I've got to pare it down, and so here's a little haul. Bringing home this Western little crop jacket. Loving this lace layer. Loving a vintage tight ribbed tee to work with for layering. The perfect button down to transition to fall. Embracing some pirate dressing. Always love a mixed print. The jorts of my dreams. And the boho dress, darling. Feels like the boho sunset of summer. And two boho 70s floral dresses. Cannot wait to stomp around in these babies and razzle dazzle in this one. What a fabulous day at the thrift store. I love treating the thrift store like the Vogue closet, taking the trends that we are seeing and then thrifting them. What a fun day. Thank you so much for watching today. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I have new videos every single Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And finally, always play dress up. Bye.